Hello everyone, in this video let's solve a question which says find the intersection of two linked lists. So the two linked lists are given to us and this two linked list gets intersected at some point and we have to return that point. So by point I mean the node. So these are the two linked lists given to us and the head of the both the linked list are given to us, and this is the head one which holds the address of the first node of the first linked list, and this is the head 2 which holds the address of the first node of the second linked list. So we are going to see two methods to solve this question. So first method use the hashing, and it takes the linear time complexity. So let's see the first method. So let's call it as first method using hashing. Okay, so the idea behind the solution is, what we are going to do, we are going to traverse the first linked list and we are going to save all the addresses into the hash map. Okay, and after that, once we hold the address, once we store the address in the hash map, we are going to traverse the second linked list and we are going to check whether we have already traversed the node or not. So we are going to check whether we are already traverse this node or not, this node or not, this node or not. So once we traverse by coming from head 2, we check it in the hash map, and because we already traverse this node when we traverse through head 1, then we're going to say that we already traversed this node. So this is the intersection point. So let's see a quick code that will give you a more clearance, that will give you more clear idea about the solution. So what we are going to do, we are going to uh, define map. So this is in the standard library of C++, and we are going to say the first. So if you don't know what hashmap is a data structure which holds a key value pair. So the key here is the address of the node, and the value is 0, either 0 or 1, whether we have traversed the list or not. So it is the way of declaring the hash map. So once we declare the hash map, so it will be like this only. So it's like so I name it as So what we are going to do, we are going to define a pointer which is of struct node type, and here struct node is the linked list structure. So we say p is pointing to the head 1. So once we say p is pointing to the head 1, a new variable will be declared and it will hold the address of the head 1 and it will point to the first linked list. So p is equal to head 1. Now we are going to say while p is not equal to null, what we are going to do, we are going to traverse the whole linked list and we are going to store the address of each node. So we will say of p is equal to 1. So it will store the whatever be the address of the whatever be the address of the node into the hash map. So it will hold the address 100 and it will mark 1. So and also we have to traverse, so we will say p is equal to p next. So this way we traverse the whole linked list and we will hold the address in the hash map. Once we hit the null, the loop will stop. So now we traverse by using head 1. Now we are going to traverse by using head 2, and we say that while, so we are going to say now p will point to the head 2. So this p will start pointing to this node. So p is pointing to this node now. So while we'll say while p is not equal to null, and we also have to check if p is equal to sorry, if there is that value of address node of address, the value of the node of address in the hash map is 1, that we have already traversed when we are traversing through head 1, then it will break the loop. once it find that we have the node in the hash map which is already presented, then it will break the loop. So now p, and also we have to say p is equal to p next for traversing. So once p will here, so p will check whether 800 is present or not. So 800 is not present, that means mm of p is equal to 1. So it is not, because it is not present here. So it will move to the next node, and then again it will check in the hash map. So it is also not present, so it will again traverse. Now once it come here, so it will check and it will found the node we have already traversed. So once it found that in the hash map, it will break the loop, and it comes out. So as soon it comes out, you just have to say just print that p data. So it will print the 5, and this is the point where these two linked lists intersect each other. So the time complexity. So we have traversed the whole first list. So let's say this is of size m. So m nodes in the first linked list. So we have traversed m nodes, as well as we have traversed so let's call this as n, and so we have traversed less than n because we have traversed only 3. So we can say m plus n only, it will not go more than that. So it is of linear, we can say it is of linear time complexity. And the space complexity, we also have to use space complexity. So the space complexity is of order of, you can either m or n, so it is also linear space complexity. So this is the solution of linear time complexity as well as linear space complexity. In the next method which we are going to do, will not use the space of any kind. It will solve in the linear time without space complexity, without linear space complexity. The space complexity will be constant. So let's see the another method.